And let's see what he can do here today. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Time for the second shot into the first. Yep, that shot's safely on the green.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a two-putt here is still good.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just a 4-footer remaining. That gets the job done.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Currently 9 under for the event. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to get yourself a good look at reaching this green in two.
Wonderfully played. Going for this green in two, Rich. It's an exciting but daunting task.
The green is minuscule from back in the fairway. You know that you have a little bit room over to the left, but you're going to fall off into a low area. And if you miss it out to the right, you're going to find a very deep bunker on the right-hand side of the green. There's really no great miss around here, but if you're going to go for it, you have to know that your short game is going to bail you out no matter where you miss it.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. Putting for eagle here.
Looking good so far.
And down it goes. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Going with the 6-iron here. This would be a great up and down from this spot. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
A par putt on the table. Looking at the scoreboard, they currently sit in second place behind Jon Rahm. Here we are at the fourth hole.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
The great Ceferano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
Playing from around 160 yards. He's 2 shots back. Going with the 8-iron here. Quality shot, that one. And 11 under in front of the player with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. The Spaniard, Jon Rahm, currently leading the event as we head to the next hole. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Not a bad play, that one. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place. Oh, what a great stroke. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And this is a familiar sight. Jon Rahm leads this tournament. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
From about 130 yards here, 4 shots behind our leader. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Is that what they had in mind?
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Going with the 5-wood. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A par putt awaits. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Time now to take in the 9th hole. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. This one looks to be slightly offline here. Setting up in some very deep rough. And here we are with their 4. Currently 4 shots off the pace. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. I like the look of this. Yeah, you'll take that. Trailing by 4 strokes. Well, let's get stuck into the 10th hole, shall we? Oh, that is crushed. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Make this. It'll add up.
This one's tracking.
Oh, how about that one? I will take that also into the top 5 now. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Opting for the 5-wood. Always a tough shot to get out of.
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here, because this is nasty.
Oh, you've made it. What a play. Well, that's certainly worth another look.
Now this is how you play a bunker shot.
Currently 13 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Time for the second shot at the 12th. Lovely effort, that. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
It's got a chance. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. He's currently sitting in 3rd.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Teeing off now on this par 3.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole-in-one. But watch out, if you hit in the wrong spot on the green, it'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Opting for the 6-iron. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Yeah, nicely played.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Hey, nice looking line. And this putt to move into a tie for second. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Well, this will be a bonus right on 17 feet from here. This is a good chance. And that will drop in for birdie. Currently 15 under par for the event. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
And from the bunker here. Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? And here we are with the third shot. He's currently tied for the lead.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot. That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Go on, get in the hole. Yeah, this is some high quality golf. Down the putt goes, and it's 15 under par heading down the stretch.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
Jon Rahm, your leader, as we head to the next hole. This hole is a par 5.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
And Rich, I just keep watching this name moving north on the leaderboard. They're pulling out all the stops right now.
I tell you what, they're getting an awful lot out of their round. If the leaders aren't careful, this player could catch them.
Nice out the rough here.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Oh, so close. Putting for bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Now at the 17th hole.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Needs to make a move soon. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Ooh, back there, Horsey. Nicely done. And this putt is for a final score of 65.
Come on, don't be shy.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. That's all she wrote, folks. His work is done here. That's a shame. They came oh so close to what would have been an incredible comeback victory.
The stories that we could have told if they'd completed the victory would be endless. Unfortunately, not getting it done, but still, what a performance on this final round.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.